AI is here. It is impressive. But you can never have ultimate love and fulfillment from an AI. Hello, my name is Yohan Lee. I am an AI startup founder, professor of computer science, and associate dean for the Division of Technology at Biola University's School of Science, Technology, and Health. When thinking about K-drama and AI, the series I selected was My Holo Love. This is a story about a young woman who cannot recognize human faces and then falls in love with an AI hologram. As a good K-drama, there's a love triangle between the young lady, the AI hologram, and the AI hologram's inventor. There are stunning visuals as the woman sees and interacts with her AI hologram boyfriend through AR glasses. These let her interact with her AI boyfriend using augmented reality. The show deeply explores love, loneliness, and the meaning of being human. It also reveals the real-life drama of tech startups, mega corporations, and the pros and cons of venture capital. And of course, there's an addictive score for the show's highs and lows. The AI technology this K-drama explores are large language models, level 5 autonomous driving, and agentic AI. It also presents more futuristic versions of holograms, augmented reality, and artificial general intelligence. First, let's discuss the intersection of AI and K-drama. Right away in the show, we see the protagonist as a young lady suffering from a rare disease that prevents her from recognizing human faces. This is a real disorder that affects 3% of the US population, known as prosopagnosia. The disease causes acute social isolation and fear for people who suffer from it. Imagine needing a name tag or to hear someone speak first to recognize every person you come in contact with. When the heroine of the show is young, you see schoolboys break her heart by switching their school name tags with her boyfriends, just to embarrass her tremendously. So the show uses the benefits of facial recognition to reduce the creepy factor of her AR glasses displaying every name of people she looks at. She uses her AR glasses so her holo boyfriend can tell her who is approaching, whether it's her boss, her mom, or friend. Then there's an exciting car chase as the inventor of the AI holo glasses hunts for her to get the lost glasses back. The holo AI boyfriend then takes over the driverless taxi she is in and performs incredible invasive maneuvers to help her escape. While self-driving level 4 is currently available in cars, what the show features is an impressive level 5 autonomy, which we would all dream of. Next, let's discuss the intersection of AI and our culture and society. Where the show really shines is its exploration of our present culture. When you consider the plot of the protagonist falling in love with a hologram boyfriend, you start unwilling to suspend your disbelief that this could ever happen. However, the woman starts asking her holo AI to be a non-judgmental drinking partner, so she doesn't have to drink alone after a particularly depressing day. She asks her holo AI for work advice, since she is too afraid to admit to her mom or boss that she is continuing to struggle in her job. And she starts to rely on the holo AI as she realizes how lonely she is as a working professional in a competitive work culture where the economy is rough. The viewer quickly forgets the fact that she also has a social interaction disorder with her prosopagnosia. On the opposite side, the inventor of the holo AI presents as a stereotypical tech bro. He is a lonely hacker recovering from childhood trauma and his own prior cybercrimes. He has never had a first kiss. He lives in a luxurious apartment with his accomplished CEO sister, who is also his co-founder. But he intentionally avoids developing his interpersonal skills because they hit too close to home and challenge his weaknesses. Last, let's discuss the intersection of AI with a biblical perspective. The show reveals in a very sophisticated way that these holo AI products are coming soon, and how quickly people will likely be to adopt them. It's not because everyone is looking for a holo boyfriend or girlfriend, but because AI makes digital companions so easy and enticing to use, as opposed to the real friction and foibles endemic to becoming good boyfriends and girlfriends, and then husbands and wives. The inventor made the holo AI a perfect, more caring, more considerate, more romantic, and more handsome version of himself. Of course, it was easier for her to fall in love with the more refined and worldly holo version of himself, rather than the boorish and demanding jerk the real inventor was. You see, the heroine can make her holo boyfriend look a certain way, talk a certain way, satiate her fantasies, never convict her, nor force her to forgive, reconcile, and restore the relationships of the people around her. It becomes too easy for her to cook with her AI boyfriend, fall asleep talking to her AI boyfriend, and then take off the Holo glasses when he starts convicting her of her own morally dubious choices. She can create her own world and be right in her own eyes at the same time. But in it, she continues to get disappointed because her Holo AI cannot fulfill the embodied reality of a human being. And the inventor does not mature into an admirable person because both of them need friction in life to truly grow up and enjoy what real life has to offer. On the tech side, as a tech entrepreneur, I resonated with the challenges of venture capital expectations, with the need to launch superior products amidst competitors for market success. But the Bible reminds us to commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. Proverbs 16:3. That all hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. Proverbs 14:23. And you see over and over through the series that the reason the founders stress over their AI, their struggle with demanding investors, corporate espionage, and unethical beta testing is to launch a huge product, to get it into everyone's hands, like the original smartphone, and to dominate with wealth and social influence. But the Bible reminds us of life's ironies. Whoever loves money never has enough. Whoever loves wealth is never satisfied with their income. This too is meaningless. That's Ecclesiastes 5:10. And also, do not wear yourself out to get rich. Do not trust your own cleverness. Proverbs 23, verse 4. And keep your lives free from the love of money and be content with what you have. Because God has said, never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. Hebrews 13, verse 5. In conclusion, with regards to the love story, I am a hopeless romantic and married husband for almost 20 years. In addition to computer science, I teach on dating, love, marriage, and sex to young people struggling with dating and relationships in the post-COVID era. People struggle to flirt and capture the attention of men and women in the screen time age. But the Bible dedicates an entire book to courtship, romance, marriage, sex, and joyfully married lives. It is the Song of Solomon. There are timeless truths showing that people can find and mature in love no matter what life throws at you. For men, it is building your name like a purified oil. Song of Solomon 1 verse 3. For women, it is becoming a noble woman like the great lady in Proverbs 31. Reputation for both is the key. Proverbs 22:1 says, a good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold. To close, there will always be dramas that win ratings for love and human creation. The Bible Song of Solomon is also titled the Song of Songs because this greatest of all songs focuses not on God, but on romance and marital love because God has such a high regard for marriage. God devotes an entire book in the Bible to celebrate love and sensuality within marriage. For those single, God also gives of Himself for a glorious life to grow deep in love with Him. So, AI is here. It is impressive. But you can never have ultimate love and fulfillment from an AI. That can only come from a husband or a wife ordained by Jesus Christ, or a life directly with the Lord. All of us have the chance to live more fully human in Christ. He will never disappoint, and such a life is marked with an overflowing joy. 1 Corinthians 13:12 says, for now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part. Then I shall know fully, even as I have been fully known. In Jesus we have God Himself, not a hologram. In His sacrificial giving of Himself, we see how to love one another. Thank you, and God bless you.